This video is going to be your ultimate guide to living in New Albany, Ohio. This small city just outside of Columbus is growing fast, and today we're going to break down why. My name is Jeni Reitz, and I'm a realtor in the Columbus metro area. Keep watching to find out everything you need to know about living in New Albany, Ohio. New Albany sits mostly in Franklin County, the same county as Columbus, but parts of it on the east end are located in Licking County as well. The city is about 15 miles northeast of Columbus. If you look on a map, you see the intersection of 61 and 161 is dead center in the middle of New Albany. Like a lot of places in Ohio, this one was pretty old. It was incorporated way back in 1856 when there were just 50 people there. Today, the city has been growing rapidly since the 1990s, and a big reason for that is probably Les Wexner, who owns Limited Brands. Columbus is where it's headquartered, and most of his fashion brands are located here, and New Albany is home to him and his beautiful, beautiful home. To give you an idea of how fast this place has been growing, check out some of these stats. In 2000, there were 3,711 people living in New Albany. In 2019, there were almost 11,000. The number of households has nearly tripled in less than 20 years. That's pretty substantial. New Albany is like any other Columbus suburb. Most of the people who live here commute to Columbus. However, there are a few major employers within New Albany city limits. Abercrombie and Fitch headquarters are in New Albany. So are the headquarters for Bob Evans restaurants. And both Google and Facebook have data centers here. Whether you're working in New Albany or not, there is still plenty to do here. The city actually has its own symphony orchestra, separate from the one in Columbus. There's also a New Albany Ballet company. One of New Albany's most special features is its community foundation. This was founded in 1995 and is located in a 35,000 square foot building just off Market Street in the middle of town. 25,000 annual visitors come to see more than 100 different performances each year in the building's 786-seat auditorium. The foundation also hosts multiple different lecture series and has hosted a ton of famous and interesting people from around the world. There's also an author residency program and a well-being initiative that focuses on mental health. As for events around town, you've got the classic Founders Day Parade. You can also check all the local food and live music boxes by going to Taste of New Albany, which is held every year in Rose Run Park. There's also a major event called the New Albany Walking Classic, which is a fundraiser that draws thousands of people literally from all over the state of Ohio. New Albany is divided into a few roughly equal-sized sections by roadways. These are Dublin-Granville, Route 62, and Route 605. In the southwest corner, the main things you'll find are Market Square and the New Albany Country Club, which is a golf course designed by none other than Jack Nicklaus. In the northwest, you'll find a lot of public schools, and in New Albany, the Performance Arts Center as well. North Central is where things start to get a little bit more residential. You've got another golf course, New Albany Links, and Bevelheimer Park, which is a great place for outdoor sports, trails, and playgrounds for kids. In the Northeast, that's where some of the local industry tends to congregate. Bob Evans headquarters is up there, so is Mount Carmel Surgical Hospital. In general, there are tons of neighborhoods north and south and everywhere in between in New Albany. Too many to even list here. Check the description for a list of neighborhoods in New Albany. New Albany is also a really great place to eat. A lot of restaurants can be found at the intersection of Market and Main. Some of the best rated are Hudson 29, Rusty Bucket Tavern, and Soulshine Tavern. These are all kind of upscale American cuisine places. You've also got Freshie, which is a build your own bowl of healthy kind of stuff place. And there is an award-winning cafe called Fox in the Snow. They were selected by Food and Wine as one of the best coffee shops in the US. They have amazing baked goods, and the coffee is amazing too. At the intersection of Morse and Hamilton, there's a large outdoor shopping center called New Albany Square. A little further down Morse is Rogers Corner Shopping Center. Just across Morse and Hamilton intersection is a 57-store mall called Stone Ridge Plaza. Market in Maine is a good place for shopping too, especially more boutique-y kinds of shops there, a little bit more specialized. Of course, you've got a Walgreens, a Kroger, a Target, and all the shopping things that you could possibly need. Okay, so how much does it cost to live in New Albany? New Albany is a little further out from the city, but the homes here are beautiful. Niche.com says 92% of New Albany residents are homeowners, and home values are way high here compared to the rest of Columbus. I'm talking 3 times higher on average. Rent is also higher, about $1,900 a month. It's roughly twice the national average. Zillow estimates the current average home price is about $504,000, and as of October 2021, there were only about 60 listings. Rumor has it property taxes tend to be surprisingly high here too. Remember, Ohio is notorious for having different taxes based on where you live in the state. Most people generally seem to agree that New Albany is gorgeous and it's a safe place to live and raise a family. It's just really expensive. I hope you enjoyed my ultimate guide to living in New Albany, Ohio. And as always, if you feel there was something I didn't cover or something you want to ask about, always feel free to leave a comment below or go ahead and give me a call, text too. I'd love to hear from you and clear things up for you and answer any questions you have. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like the video and subscribe. I'll catch you next time.